Prononciation, les lettres B, C et D. Pronunciation, the letters B, C and D. This is the 7th lesson of a pronunciation series I'm doing on each letter of the alphabet. In this video you'll learn how to pronounce the letters B, C and D in French. So how is the letter B pronounced? In French, the letter B is pronounced just like it is in English. For example, un bébé, a baby, un bébé, un arbre, a tree, un arbre, une blague, a joke, une blague. How is the letter B plus a vowel pronounced? B plus A is pronounced ba. For example, baleine, whale, banane, banana, baleine, banane. B plus E is pronounced be. For example, besoin, need, barbecue, barbecue, besoin, barbecue. BI is pronounced B. For example, bicyclette, bicycle, bilingue, bilingual, bicyclette, bilingue. BO is pronounced bo. For example, botte, boot, bol, bowl, botte, bol. BU is pronounced bu. For example, bulle, bubble, bureau, desk, bulle, bureau. And finally, BY is pronounced B. For example, labyrinthe, maze, labyrinthe. So here we've seen examples of the sounds ba, be, bi, bo, bu, bi. How is the letter C pronounced? When placed in front of the vowels E, I and Y, C is pronounced like an S in English. When placed in front of the letter H, CH together is pronounced like SH in English. And when placed in front of any other letter, C is pronounced like a K in English. For example, ce, this, ce, ici, here, ici, un cycliste, a cyclist, un cycliste, un canard, a duck, un canard, la cheminée, the fireplace, la cheminée. How is the letter C plus a vowel pronounced? CA is pronounced K. For example, calme, calm, canapé, couch, calme, canapé. CE is pronounced ce. For example, cerise, cherry, cependant, however, cerise, cependant. CI is pronounced si. For example, cinéma, cinema, difficile, difficult, cinéma, difficile. CO is pronounced co. For example, copain, friend, chocolat, chocolate, copain, chocolat. CU is pronounced Q. For example, curieux, curious, accuser, to accuse, curieux, accusé, and cy is pronounced si. For example, cycle, cycle, cynique, cynical. So here we've seen examples of the sounds ka, se, si, ko, ku, si. How is the letter D pronounced? In French, the letter D is pronounced just like it is in English. For example, de, to, de, dormir, to sleep, dormir, un crocodile, a crocodile, un crocodile. How is the letter D plus a vowel pronounced? DA is pronounced da. For example, dame, lady, date, date, dame, date. DE is pronounced de. For example, demander, to ask, de, some or of. Demander, de. DI is pronounced di. For example, dire, to say, dimanche, Sunday, dire, dimanche. DO is pronounced do. For example, do, back, adorer, to adore, do, adorer. DU is pronounced du. For example, dur, hard, adulte, adult, dur, adulte. And DY is pronounced di. For example, idyllique, idyllic, dynamique, dynamic, idyllique, dynamique. So here we've seen examples of the sounds da, de, di, do, du, di. Please note, when BE, CE or DE is followed by two consonants, the E is pronounced like the E in the English word bed, and when BE, CE and DE are the last two letters of a multi-syllable word, the E is silent. Also, you need to look out for the following letter clusters, because these letter combinations usually have a vowel sound of their own. To learn about these, you can watch the first 6 videos of this pronunciation series. If you want or need to watch the pronunciation lessons on the letters A, E, I, O, U and Y, including when they're joined with other letters to form a different vowel sound, click on the links. Here are the links to my grammar, vocabulary, culture and pronunciation playlists if you're interested. This is the end of the video. If you have any questions, requests or suggestions, please leave a comment below. And don't forget, you can also find me on Twitter and Facebook. Bye!